Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
We're coming to you here from the West Coast, Sakura Hills, out in lovely Oakland, California. Or, well, fine-looking Oakland, California. A little overcast. Right?
Yep. Which is good for them because we're having a drought right now. So I would pay for rain.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, hopefully it's a nice visit here in the Center West. We're going to be going up against the hottest team in our conference tonight, right? Pete, we got the Gold Coats on the menu.
That's right, and the Gold Coats lead the entire league right now with run differential. They got a plus 34, the best in the league by far. I mean, I don't think there's anybody even close. Except for us, who are plus 26. So it's bound to be a pretty offensive game. We got both fourth string pitchers going against each other, which is good because the Gold Coats number one, Caesar Austin, is currently the number one player in the league.
Wow.
He's got a 0 ERA for a starting pitcher.
Jeez.
A 0 ERA.
That's nuts. Yeah, well, these guys, there'll be a high hurdle to climb, and if you peek down there at the bottom, we've gone up a notch just to make things, on legit at the quarterway mark. Weird quarterway. We were going to do a live from the hive, but there wasn't enough developments. The team decided not to make any moves, so we're just going to barrel right into the second quarter of the season. And again, we're facing these Gold Coats who did well last season, but they made a lot of moves. There's 7 new players on this team this year, Pete, and I can kind of go through them if you want me to.
Sure.
Starting off at the top there, Carlton Starr, the A- ranked shortstop, second base, power against right-handers, known mostly for fielding. Great fielder, great connectivity, good speed, and a good arm. The 33-year-old is making $8.7 million. He played his first 2 seasons with the Heaters. Then he was at the Crocodons last year. Career average 294. Career average 11 home runs, 69 RBIs. He's the real deal.
Yeah, he is, and like you were saying, he's off to a really good start this season, hitting 364 for the Gold Coats. 2 doubles so far this season. So yeah, and a home run. So he's off to a good start. I think he's enjoying the new team, and he's trying to show what he can do for them. Yeah,
364 batting average. Down from that, Hito Moonshada, we knew he just left Phoenix. He started off with a nemesis, but he played 2 seasons with the Sandcats, and now he's out here playing for the Gold Coats. He's not doing as well since he moved here. He's only hitting 190, but the A- ranked third baseman, known mostly for his power and his fielding and his arm, but a great connectivity. 35 years old, making $12.3 million a year. Moonshada's an asset for any team. Going down from there, you got Bruno Adamo, second baseman, played his last 3 seasons for the Houston Jacks before coming here this season. Now he's doing well. He's hitting 259, 8 RBIs. B- ranked, known mostly for his connectivity and his speed. 30 years old, making 4.9. Down from that, you got Ernie Blings, wild pig, last 3 seasons. Comes out here, he's hitting 370. He's tearing it up.
He is.
The catcher, known for that power, 96 power, but fine fielding and arm. 29 years old, $4.7 million a year. And not last but not least, Pumper Lumpkins, coming out here, played 2 seasons with the Blowfish, then went down to Florida to play for the Waterbolts, came back to California, now he's playing for the Gold Coats. Pumper Lumpkins, a backup for left field at 35, making $2.6 million a year. He's a good backup.
He's got no batting average so far. He's only had one at bat though. So again, he's kind of a bench player.
Yeah. He's not making too much. 2.6. And then to finish things off, the closer, they pick up Dax Singh. Played his last 3 seasons with the Buzzards. Comes out here for the Gold Coats. He's got a 3.6 ERA. In 4 games, he's got no record, but 3 saves. 3 saves in 4 games.
Yeah, he's doing very well. 7 strikeouts. He's only going to walk 3. Only giving up 2 runs. So,
he's solid. Yeah, making $9.2 million a year.
Let's hope we don't run into Mr. Singh this evening. Wasn't Hito Moonshada? Wasn't he a superstar?
Hito Moonshada might have been a star. Yeah, although I'm not sure. He's an A now.
He's down to an A-. He's had a couple of rough seasons. Yeah, just didn't really materialize. His first season with the Sandcats was his best, but yeah, he's off to a poor start this year too.
Yeah. Well, I didn't bring my notes from the last game. I'll just tell you we won. Which usually, yeah, I go through all the highlights. I got all the highlights there, and I forgot to tell you what they were about. But
yeah,
I guess you could. Did we? Let's see, which game was that? Was this? Who did we play last?
It was against the Crocodons. We won 8-1. Frangipani takes the win there. I'm sure there's some highlights, but I'll bet you if you watch, we could put a hot button here, a link, card.
Well, actually, I decided to play them kind of in the background. Some of them playing right now. You can see them right here.
Okay. Very cool.
So yeah, there's just a little bit kind of going on there. It was a good game. We won, and what was the final score?
8-1.
8-1. Yeah, one big for another. It was another one of those first place matchups, and we end up on top of it solidly. So it's been a great first quarter of the season.
Yeah, and I think Gasser Morris came in relief for Frangipani, and he was able to bring his ERA below 1. We were commenting about how the Beewolf relief pitchers, 2 of the 4 have below 1 ERAs so far this season. So
yeah,
our relief pitching has been just on fire lately.
We have. Well, we're about to get started in the second half of the season, but before we do, we have to tell you the 12 other games that were played to let you know we're exactly where we stand before then, Pete. So can you start us off with the Moose at the Herbisaurs? Let us know what happened there.
Yes, sir. The Moose travel to take on the Herbisaurs. Moose take that one 2-1.
Arctics, the other team from Washington, went out to Hawaii to face the Nemesis, and the Nemesis beat them 8-5.
Warblers travel to take on the Jacks. It's back and forth, and it's going to be the Jacks 5-4.
Buffalo 3-run home run. Sirloins at the Wide Loads in New York, and the Wide Loads win it close, 8-6.
Sandcats taking on the Blowfish, and it's going to be back and forth. Blowfish win it 5-3 in 12 innings.
The other LA team, Overdogs at the Sawteeth 3-2.
The Freedom taking on the Grapplers. It's the Grapplers 2-1.
Platypi out of the Moose. It's Platypi 4-2.
The Hot Corners travel to take on the Wild Pigs. The Hot Corners out to a big lead, and they're going to hold on and just win this one going away 14-6.
A couple of home runs by Evans. Moonstars at the Front Runners out in Philadelphia. It's a close game for a while, and then the Moonstars break out 10-6.
Water Bullets travel to take on the Freebooters, and Freebooters are going to win that one 3-2.
Houston Crocs out in Colorado at the Buzzards, and it's Crocs 5-1.
All right, man. So as we look into it here, we're going to take a look, and it's going to be the Pioneer Conference over there in the Pathfinder Division. The Blowfish starting to eke out a little bit ahead of everyone else. They sit in first place with a record of 8-4. Behind them in second place, the Freedom and the Crocodons, a game back with records of 7-5.
How about that? The Uncharted Division, you got the San Diego Platypi out in front, are 7-5 with a plus 13 run differential. They've got a half-game lead against the other Oakland team, the Outlaws, who are at 6-5.
Yes, sir. And down in the Journey Division, the Arctics have a half-game lead over the Grapplers. The Arctics, with a record of 6-5, maintain a slim hold on to first place. The Grapplers in second place with a record of 6-6, playing 500 ball. And like I said, they're a half game behind the Arctics in the Journey.
Over in our conference, the Seafair Division, it's the Houston Jacks out in front with it looks like the best record in baseball right now, 9-3, and a plus 14 run differential. They're only a half game ahead of these California Gold Coats, though, who are 8-3 and plus 34 run differential, Pete. So they may be in second place, but wow, they're really stacking them up.
Yep. In our very own trade division, the Beewolves have a hold on first place with a record of 8-3 and a plus 26 run differential. Behind them in second place, the Nemesis out of Hawaii. They got a record of 7-4. They have they're one game behind the Beewolves in second place, and they have a plus 11 run differential.
Oh, what a difference a season makes.
Yes, sir.
Down the Curiosity Division, it's the San Jose Sawteeth are 8-4 with a plus 9, and they are 2 full games ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who are playing 500 ball at 6 apiece.
Yeah, this is the first week, I think, where we're starting to see teams kind of starting to separate. For the most part, most of the divisions were so knotted up. It was like 4 teams in first place.
Yeah. Well, all right, that brings us to tonight's game, regular season game. 12 of 44, my friend. It's the 8-3 Beewolves and the 8-3 Gold Coats. Both teams even records. It's going to be a good game, probably offensively. The Beewolves are known as rotation aces after the first quarter of the season, and so are the Gold Coats. So this is two really evenly matched teams. Both teams are going to be putting their fourth string pitchers on. Ours is the southpaw, Deshaun Levon, known mostly for his accuracy with fair junk and velocity. He's got a 1-1 record on the season with a 6.0 ERA. He'd like to chip down a bit, and a 1.58 whip.
That's right. And backing him up, Hammerlong Paulo, the right fielder, who's starting to find his stroke a bit. I think he's had at least two, possibly three games in a row with a home run. So he's starting to find the ball a little bit better than he did when we started out. He's locked in right now. He's got very good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and a little bit less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 375 with 5 home runs. Buster Biggs out in left field has been off to a good start so far this year, and he's locked in as well. He's got better than average power, connectivity, and good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 419 with 1 home run. And Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, who's also been off to a really good start so far this season. He's over there at first base. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 490 with a home run.
All right. Yes. And then the Gold Coats are going to be putting their starter 4-string on there, Maximiliano De La Rosa, also a left-hander. He is known mostly for his accuracy, but he's got good velocity and okay junk. He has no record on the season thus far. He's got a 2.7 ERA, which is nice, and a 1.70 whip. So he'll be someone, even though he's 4-string, he's still someone you got to try and get around.
That's true. And backing him up, the notable players are Carlton Starr, the shortstop. He's locked in. He's got better than average speed, very good ability, very good fielding, and a good arm. He's hitting 364 with a home run. Pineda, is it Darnell? Darnell Pineda? Dunk Pineda, there you go. Dunk Pineda out there in center field. He's locked in as well. He's got less than average power, but he's got good ability to connect at home plate. And good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 333 with no home runs. And then Hito Munchada, the third baseman, as me and Tommy talked about, he came over. This is his first season with the Gold Coats. He's got good power, better than average ability to connect, but poor speed. But he's off to a really slow start here in the 11th game of the season. He's only hitting 190 with 1 home run. So,
yeah,
I'm surprised he's not tense.
Well, not yet.
Yes.
All right. That's going to bring us to the lineup for the assistant coach, looking a little something like this. Starting things off, he's been out for a little bit. He's not tense anymore, though. Hanley Dexteris is going to start up batting first. He's going to play, get this, second base for the struggling Freddie Knox. So not a big surprise there. Batting second right behind him and in left field is the locked-in Buster Biggs. Behind him, batting third, Ham Slamus will play shortstop. So it'll be good to have both Slamus and Dexteris out there. Batting cleanup at fourth is right fielder locked in Hammer Longballo. Batting fifth, Sturdy Woodman at first base. Now batting sixth, they have Magic Moore, but he's also tense. So I think they may be looking for a secondary position guy, and it's either Poke Foster or Eduardo Keller. Keller is faster and not as good of a fielder. So, so Keller's got better speed and better power. Foster's
Let's go with Keller.
Better contact. Okay. So Keller, the rookie's what?
Go ahead. I was just going to say that is that Keller being a younger player, hopefully we can develop him a little bit more. Okay. So I'd like to see him get more playing time. Poke Foster's a little bit long in the tooth, so.
All right, sir.
Keller's put him on a bus.
Yeah, Foster's better. He's a better batter. Keller and fielder actually. Keller's gonna play center field, bat sixth, right behind Bertha Banks, batting seventh at third base. She's been doing well recently. Batting eighth and catching, Fiona Clark. And batting ninth is our pitcher, Deshaun Levon. He throws the forefinger, the two-finger, the slider, and the changeup. Let's go, my friend.
All right, nighttime here in Socorro Hills. It's a beautiful ballpark. I always love visiting Socorro Hills. So yeah, we'll get a look here at the Gold Coats
We've been beaten here badly several times.
Yes, we have. But we're going to turn our fortunes around tonight. We're going to hang one on the Gold Coats.
Right.
The Gold Coats lineup's going to look like this. Carlton Starr, the shortstop, leading off. Dunk Pineda in center field. Nielsen in left field. Moonshot at third base. Ballard in right field. Lavo at first base. Adamo at second base. Gutierrez catching and De La Rosa on the bump. So as the Gold Coats take the field, Hanley Dexteris, Buster Biggs, and Ham Slamus will get ready to face off against the Maximiliano De La Rosa and his 2.7 ERA. Full moon tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody tense on either of those lineups. Both teams are ready.
Hanley Dexteris, neutral and fit, hitting 275, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. First pitch, and we're underway. That's in there for a called strike. Strike one to Hanley Dexteris. That one's low ball one. 1-1 now.
Oh, Hanley.
Swing and a miss. Strike two. And very quickly, Dexteris is behind in the count 1-2. There's a shot that's going to just curve foul to the foul side of the third base bag. That one's way inside, ball two. 2-2 now to Dexteris. There's a shot right to Carlton Starr at the shortstop position. He makes the throw to Levo at first base for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Buster Biggs.
Baseball in Oakland. Buster Biggs getting the 7th pitch from D'Emiliano. Let's pop straight back up to the mound. He's going to catch that. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, sir. Ham Slamus, the shortstop, steps in. He's neutral and fit, hitting 483 with a home run, 5 RBIs. Not a good at bat for Buster Biggs. De La Rosa delivers that in there for a called strike. Strike one. Oh. That's in there for a called strike. Strike two. 2 quick strikes to Ham Slamus. De La Rosa. Low ball one. 1-2. De La Rosa throwing his 11th pitch in the first inning. That one's inside, ball 2. Count even now, 2-2. There's a shot that'll get up the middle into center field for a clean single. And Ham Slamus has gotten on with a 2-out single in the top of the first.
Crowd was
steps hammer long ball low.
Yeah, crowd was hoping to go 0 for 3 there on that one. Hammer long ball hitting 375, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. Slower than average run at first base. That one's in the dirt, misses 1-0 the count. Pressure up here in the bottom of the first. Beewolves threatening to do something. He's nervous throwing 2 quick balls to Longbalo. 15th pitch right in there, and it's a skipper pass him out in the center field. The Beewolves get 2 straight hits, but is it going to be too little too late?
So we got runners at first and second with 2 outs. In steps the hot, sturdy Woodman. He's neutral and fit, hitting 490 with 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Again, off to a good start so far this season. There are 2 outs. First pitch to sturdy Woodman's in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a roller to the, that's going to get past the first baseman, but Adamo, the second baseman, backs him up and makes the throw to the pitcher at first for the 3rd out. Beewolves pick up 2 hits in the top of the first, but that's about it. Carlton Starr, Dunk Pineda, and Peyton Nielsen going to face off against Deshaun Levant and his 6.0 ERA.
Ooh.
Carlton Starr's locked in and fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching.
Oh, he does now, does he? Deshaun Levant's going to get started here in the bottom of the first with a breaking pitch. Misses a little bit low. Ball 1. When we come to Carlton Starr, we told you he's having a great season so far. 364. 1 home run. Fouls that back off the net. We're tied up at 1 apiece now. The shortstop for the Gold Coast left-hand batter's box. Great contact. Locked in. So he's about to put some movement on that ball. Hard liner on the ground. A sturdy Woodman, though. Straight to him. He picks it up. Takes 4 steps to his left. Tags the bag. And they get 1 down. That's going to bring in the center fielder, Dunk Pineda, hitting 333 on the season. Fans cheered him on here. They wanted to get things started early. They know that's a winning recipe. Their team's been doing great so far offensively. But Dunk Pineda's a solid contact hitter. He hits that one deep to left center field. It's going back toward the wall. It's off the wall. Keller's going to pick that up and throw it into second. That's a stand-up double for Dunk. And now the Gold Coats have a runner in scoring position. It brings in Peyton Nielsen, 129 on the season. No home runs, 2 RBIs. More power than contact, but good at both. Takes the first pitch right in there for a strike. 0 the count. Pressure up now for the Gold Coats, who are threatening. Got a fast runner at second base. Slider misses upside and away. Ball 1. 1-1 to Peyton Nielsen. That one's inside. 2-1 now to Nielsen. Levant cool and collected. There's a pitch low and outside. 3-1 now. Hitter's pitch in jeopardy of walking him.
Oh, he walked him.
And he puts 4 balls on. It's like Pete knew that was coming. It was weird. Runners at first and second now. Hitomu Shada, but now the double plays back in play. Hitomu Shada 190 on the season. Not a great season for him. 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Likes the pitches up top. He gets a low breaker in there for a strike, no swing. 0-1 the count to Moonshada, who played a couple seasons in Phoenix for the other team, the Sandcats. He's now playing out here for the Gold Coats. Takes 2 quick strikes. Doesn't swing at anything yet. 0-2. Hopefully, Deshaun Levant can get him to swing and miss. Oh, that went in the shoulders, misses, or to the elbows. 1-2 now the count to Hitomu and Shada. Runners at first and second. Checks on that with strike 3. He did not swing at any of those strikes. And that was good timing for Deshaun Levant, who needed one there, to be honest. And now you got 2 outs. And in comes Stephen Ballard, the right fielder for the Gold Coats, hitting .353 on the season. 1 home run, 7 RBIs, 2 on. At split finger makes it low and inside, misses. Ball 1. There's a foul ball, third baseline. Souvenir, even at 1 apiece. Pressure climbing here a little bit. Bottom of the first, no score. There goes the runner, and fouled back off the net. There's 2 runners, actually. 17th pitch from Deshaun Levant. Swinging with strike 3. 2 Ks, and he breaks the bat. Way to get out of it, Deshaun.
Yes, sir. So as we head into the top of the second, no score. Eduardo Keller, Bertha Banks, and Fiona Clark can get a first look at Maximiliano De La Rosa, who threw 17 pitches and gave up 2 hits in the first inning. Eduardo Keller's neutral and fit. He's hitting .250 on the season with no home runs, no RBIs.
And he is up. 18th pitch to start the second inning. De La Rosa, it's in there. It's a line drive into right center field. He's coming around first base. It's going to be a stand-up second double for the rookie. Way to go, Keller.
All right, Eduardo Keller with, leadoff double. Bertha Banks steps in, the third baseman. She's neutral and fit, hitting .320. She's got a home run, 2 RBIs. Eduardo Keller at second base with no outs. First pitch to Bertha Banks is low, ball 1. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2-1 now. That's outside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The throw back to Eduardo Keller. And Keller seems to be causing De La Rosa some issues, and he's going to go ahead and issue a walk to Bertha Banks. So with a runner at first and second with no outs, Fiona Clark steps in, the catcher.
Hey, Gordon fans playing American Truck Simulator there. Way to get on the road there, Gordy. Oh, swing and a foul ball. Third base line. 0-1 the count. Pressure up now. 2 runners on and no outs. Oh, that one's in there for a strike. 0-2. And De La Rosa was a little nervous throwing the last batter. That's a grounder. He does not get the lead runner. He just gets Clark at first. The runners at first and second advance, and that brings Deshaun Levant.
Yes, sir. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Deshaun Levant steps in. Levant hitting .400 on the season. Oh, first pitch is fouled off behind home plate. There's a shot that's going to get up into center field, and Bertha Banks is going to try and score, and she will. So a 2-run single for Deshaun Levant in the bottom of the second, and the Beewolves have a 2-0 lead.
2-0. Here's Hanley Dexterous with a runner on.
No,
it's an easy pop-up. It's over.
Why would you do that? My finger slipped. I was even saying in my head, don't swing at it. Hanley, 2 outs. Runner at first base. Buster Biggs is up. He's 0 for 1 today. He's locked in and fit. Hit .409, a home run, 4 RBIs. Deshaun Levant at first base does not have a lot of speed. That one's fouled off straight back. No balls, 1 strike. There's a shot into straightaway center field. The center fielder is there, and Pineda will make the catch. Dunk Pineda retires the side. So as we head into the bottom of the second, the Beewolves jump out ahead. They take a 2-run lead. It's 2-0 Beewolves. Montano, Levo, Bruno, Adamo, and Leland Gutierrez going to face off against Deshaun Levant, who threw 17 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts, and gave up 1 hit. Antonio Levo, the first baseman's neutral and fit, hitting .286. No home runs, but 2 RBIs on the season.
Right?
Levo plays first base for the Gold Coats. First pitch to Levo's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Montano Levo, the first baseman. Levant deals. He's going to deliver that one. That's foul. That just bounced foul in front of the first base bag. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's fouled straight back. Deshaun Levon's going to throw his 22nd pitch here in the bottom of the second. That's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Deshaun Levon delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's his 3rd K of the day. And if they can get Deshaun Levon going here, that'll be good. Bruno Adamo, the second baseman's locked in and fit. He's hitting .259 with 8 RBIs. Adamo playing second base for the Gold Coats. First pitch from Levon is low, ball 1. There's a roller, and Hanlon, the upstairs, is going to get on it, pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman at first base for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Leland Gutierrez, the catcher. He's locked in and fit as well for hitting .385 with 3 RBIs. 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Gutierrez is inside, ball 1. There's a shot that's going to get into the gap between right center field, and Longbalo's on it. He's going to pick it up, make the throw in, and Gutierrez is going to pull into second with a double. So a 2-out double by Gutierrez, and in steps Maximiliano De La Rosa, the starting pitcher. He's neutral and fit, hitting .250 with 2 RBIs. So 2 outs, runner at second. That's popped up into left field. Buster Biggs is there calling everybody off. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. And we're out of danger. So we're going into the top of the 3rd. Beewolves 2 runs on 4 hits. The Gold Coats no runs on 2 hits. Ham Slamus 1 for 1. Hammer Longbalo 1 for 1. And Sturdy Woodman 0 for 1. De La Rosa at 31 pitches is issued 1 walk and given up 4 hits. Ham Slamus neutral and fit 1 for 1 with a single today. He got things going in the first.
He did. Let's go Hammy. High pitch. Good eye. 1-0 the count. 33rd pitch, also out, 2-0. Just let him throw up that pitch count. That one makes the low side of strike zone 2-1 now. Safety off. Oh, it comes back at 2 quick strikes. Now we're even at 2 apiece. Oh, an early 3 consecutive strikes.
Yep. In steps Hammer Longbalo. He's locked in and fit 1 for 1 with a single. 1 out and nobody on in the top of the 3rd. Longbalo takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike down on Longbalo. That catches the inside corner for a called second strike. 1 and 2. Too far inside with that one. 2 and 2. There's a smash, and that's going to on the ground to Adamo at second base. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Leavo for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman.
Come on, Sturdy. His batting average dropped all the way down to .480. He's over 1 in the season. That one just up high, 1-0 the count. Make those pitch counts go up. 43rd pitch, also ball, 2-0. That one's a floater way up high, 3-0. He's nervous to throw to Sturdy, Pete. 4-pitch walk.
And we'll take it. So we got a base runner with 2 outs, and in steps Eduardo Keller. He's 1 for 1 with a double today. Sturdy Woodman at first base. Does not have a lot of speed. 2 outs. First pitch to Keller's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's popped up into shallow left center field, and the shortstop is there. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 3rd. It's still 2-0 Beewolves. Carlton Stars 0 for 1. Dunk Pineda 1 for 1 with a double, and Peyton Nielsen was issued a walk. Deshaun Levon at 28 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 2 hits. His ERA is down to a 5.14. Carlton Star locked in and fit 0 for 1 today.
You know
how that goes.
The shortstop for the Gold Coast.
Oh, no.
Liner on the ground, a Sturdy Woodman was going to walk it down himself. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a great pace. There you go, Beewolves.
We'll take that one. That was a mistake pitch by Levon. Wound up over the heart of the plate, which was not where he wanted that pitch to go.
That brings in the center fielder for the Gold Coats, the dunk man, Dunk Pineda. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Great contact hitter. 2 quick balls. Levon a little nervous throwing to him, maybe. Number 29. Locked in, going right at him. Gets a slider, and now safety's off for Dunk Pineda. 2-1 the count. 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd. Oh, he reaches out to get that one. It's going to go foul. Nobody's going to be able to get there. In the grass, first base line. 2-2 now. Fans hoping to get some offense going here for the Gold Coats. That went up near the hands. Nobody swinging. Ball 3. 3-2, full count. 35th pitch by Deshaun Levon coming up right now. Swings down, fouls at third base line. Souvenir still locked up 3-2. Here comes the next pitch. Breaker down the line. Sturdy Woodman's going to pick that up. It's just fair. He's going to... What? He decides to toss instead of running it down, and Deshaun Levon drops it. And he gets out. That's got to be an error. The Beewolves got to be charged with that error. And they got Peyton Nielsen, 129. Shouldn't be that bad getting him out. Comes right at him with a changeup strike. 0-1 the count. Fast runner at first base. Reaches out, hits that one. Foul ball, first base line. 0-2, he's got him in a hole. Goes to first. Gets the runner dirty. Comes back, fans don't like it. But Deshaun Levon does. Fouled that one back off the net. Straight back. Still 0-2. Peyton Nielsen. 40th pitch. Hard liner left field, but luckily that's going to drift foul. That would have been extra bases. 0-2, the fans cheered about that one. Oh, he does not chase low it away. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fools him on that one, high and inside, jammed him. And he swung and missed. It has 2 Ks. And then it brings in Hitomu Shada 0 for 1. Great power. Outfield's going to fade back. Only 186, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Another home run would put them ahead. No, I'm sorry, it would tie him up. First one's in there for a strike. No swing. Safety off. Fouls that one back. Third base line. Souvenir 0-2. Strikes out Moonshot. Way to go.
All right. So as we head into the top of the fourth, Beewolves 2, Gold Coats nothing. It does look like they're going to issue Deshaun Levon that error. Bertha Banks got a walk her first time up. Fiona Clark 0 for 1 and Deshaun Levon 1 for 1. De La Rosa had 47 pitches with 1 strikeout. Bertha Banks is locked in and fit. She walked her first time up.
She did. Here comes the 48th pitch by Maximiliano De La Rosa. That's going to be a Texas leaguer in the left field, but it's caught by Nielsen.
Just hung up there long enough.
Yeah.
Fiona Clark, the catcher, neutral and fit 0 for 1, but she did sacrifice, was able to move the runners from first and second to second and third her first time up. Takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Fiona Clark. There's a shot into straightaway center field. Does it have enough? Fiona Clark, a home run to straightaway center field. Way to go, Fiona. That one traveled 418 feet and literally just got tucked in. It's her second RBI of the season, and the Beewolves will go up 3-0 in the fourth, right? Top of the fourth?
Yeah, unexpected. You didn't expect Fiona Clark to do that. Deshaun Levon in there. I didn't see what he was on the day. First one misses 1-0 the count. Second one's right in there. Pulls it down the right field line. It's going to be fair. It's going to be caught, though, by Stefan Beller. Runs over, grabs it. 2 down.
He's 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs today. So Hanley Dexteris 0 for 2 today. 2 outs and nobody on. Dexteris was the one who hit that single and brought in the runners from second and third. First pitch is way inside, ball 1. That's way outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Dexteris. That's a smash. That's going to be in the gap between right and center field. And Hanley Dexteris is around first, pulling into second. He's going to try and make it to third, and he's going to be in there. With a triple.
He didn't even slide.
No, he didn't. He did. I was so surprised by that.
Wow, that's a surprise. Holy cow. That brings in Buster Biggs, a fast runner at third base. Hard liner past the mound. That's going to be another score, a clean single. While the Beewolves peak, the offense looks great. The fans are getting quiet here.
Yes, they are, taking the fans right out of it. 4-0 now. Ham Slamus is shortstop neutral. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Buster Biggs over there at first base with 2 outs. First pitch to Ham Slamus is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Oh, and that was a hit and run, but Slamus fouled it off. That's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ball 3. 3-2. Big pitch here for Ham Slamus. There's a shot that's going to get up in the middle, into center field for a clean single. A line drive to center field for Ham Slamus. And 2 on with 2 outs, and in steps Hammer Longbalo.
We can hear the disappointment in the building. The fans are getting a little ornery. Their team's down 4-0. Longball hitting 381 with 5 home runs. Oh, there's a liner. A diving star makes the grab, throws to first and gets him to close out the side. Good defense, Gold Coats.
Yes, sir, but the Beewolves put 2 more on the board. That'll make it 4-0. So as we go into the bottom of the 4th, Stefan Ballard 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Montanio Lavo 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Bruno Adamo 0 for 1. Levant at 45 pitches with 5 strikeouts, only giving up 1 hit, I believe it was. Stefan Ballard, the right fielder's neutral and fit, 0 for 1 today.
All right.
Levant at 21 strikeouts on the season. First pitch is in there for a cold strike. Strike 1 to Stefan Ballard, the Gold Coat right fielder. That's in there for a call. Second strike, and very quickly Ballard's in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Ballard for number 6, I believe. And Deshaun Levant's on it. Montanio Lavo, the first baseman, neutral and fit, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Levant is neutral. That pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a hard hit foul ball along the third baseline, and now Lavo's in the hole, 0-2. That one's lifted, but that's going to be foul to the foul side of the line out there in right field. So no balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Lavo. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Bruno Adamo. He's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. I think that's 7 Ks in the 4th inning, Tom.
Jeez.
There's a roller. That's foul. Strike 1. Deshaun Levant still neutral. I'm surprised he's not locked in at least. There's a pop-up into center field. Eduardo Keller's there calling everybody off. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3. We're heading into the top of the 5th. And it's 4-0 Beewolves. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 1 with a walk. Eduardo Keller 1 for 2 with a double. And Bertha Banks 0 for 1 with a walk. Maximiliano De La Rosa at 64 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits, 2 walks and 8 hits. I'm sorry. Sturdy Woodman's neutral and fit, 0 for 1. Walked his first time up. De La Rosa throwing his 65th pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Woodman. There's a line drive to Carlton Starr at short, who'll make the catch for the first out. 1 out and in steps Eduardo Keller.
Not Woodman's night tonight. Eduardo Keller 1 for 2 on the day, 333. Great average for a rookie. Way early swing. Puts that one in his own dugout. Ball 1-0 or 0-1. Now it's 1-1 with that last ball. Reaches down, fouls that first baseline, 1-2. He gets behind and then he evens it up. Ball outside. Now 2-2. There's one right in the wheelhouse. There's a liner straight to Manchada at third base for the second.
Yeah. 2 outs. Bertha Banks steps in. She's 0 for 1 with a walk today. 2 outs. Nobody on in the top of the 5th. Beewolves 4, Gold Coats nothing. First pitch to Bertha Banks is in there for a cold strike. Strike 1. That one's ripped foul. Strike 2. That one's inside, ball 1. Del Rosso tense now. There's a shot into left center field, and it's going to be back against the wall, and Bertha Banks is pulling into second base with a double. So a 2-out double. It looks like the Beewolves are getting things going with 2 outs, Tommy. Fiona Clark stepping in.
Fiona Clark 1 for 2 with a home run, and there he goes. Maximiliano De La Rosa has had it after 75 pitches. The B-minus ranked starter is going to have a seat, and they're going to bring in Binky Stevens. Binky, the relief pitcher. 1.80 ERA, 1.40 whip, 4 Ks on the season, known mostly for his accuracy with good velocity and fair junk. He's well rested. He throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, and he mixes it up with the fork pitch. So, new pitcher, Binky Stevens, relieving for it's a liner right past his ear in the center field. It's going to advance the runners. Nice clean single by Fiona Clark. What a night she's having.
Yes, sir. So runners at first and third with 2 outs, and in steps Deshaun Levant. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and 2 RBIs, hitting .429 on the season. He started the scoring with a single, bringing in 2 runs. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Levant. That's in there for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No. Oh, I thought you were going to. Yeah. Fiona Clark got picked off at first base. She took off with the pitch, and unfortunately, I thought thought there was going to be a swing, but no swing. So we're going into the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-0. Beewolves, Leland Gutierrez 1 for 1 with a double. Leland Gutierrez locked in and fit, 1 for 1 with a double. I thought it was 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's
So
okay. Yeah, he didn't swing. He started, but he pulled it back because it was a little high. 55th pitch starts it off here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a strike. 0-1 the count to Gutierrez. 429 in the season, so and a locked-in hitter. He's guaranteed to get on here. But it's a strike high inside. 0-2. Here comes Savon looking for the K. That's going to be picked up by Slamis, the shortstop. One pump throw to first. They get him. Beewolves get past one of their stronger guys, and that brings in Binky Stevers, the reliever. I think he's going to hit, right? I mean, yeah, they can't pull this new guy right now. Not much of a threat. Fans cheered him on, though, just in case. They want to see the Gold Coast score something. This game's halfway over. They got nothing. Talk about being handcuffed. Swing and a miss on an inside breaker. 0-1 the count to Binky Stevens, the relief pitcher for the Gold Coast. That changeup misses low and away. We're even now at 1 apiece. 60th pitch by Deshaun Levon is a fastball inside corner. No swing, strike 2. 1-2. He spits something out. Number 21 gets the signal from Clark. Winds up, throws it. Swing to a strike 3. Another K. What a night for Deshaun Levon, Pete.
Yeah, he's just racking them up here.
Carlton Starnell, 0 for 2. Got good power against right-handers. Not going to help him against the lefty. Breaking pitch misses outside. 1-0 the count to the shortstop for the California Gold Coats. Slamis is left. He dives, throws, but it is not in time. Wow, a good fielding play by Slamis, who's not usually that spry. And unfortunately, the fast runner beats out the throw. They got a fast runner at first base, 2 outs. Oh, there's a liner up to right center field. Keller slides up but does not get it. He trapped the ball but wasn't able to catch it. And that advances runners now to first and third with 2 outs still. And they just got to get past Peyton Nielsen, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Runners to the corners, 2 outs. Hard liner, another diving stop by Slamis, who picks up throws to first. It's in the dirt. He misses the throw, and because of that, the Gold Coats finally score. And doggone it. And there they are. Now it's Hito Muchada's turn. 4-1. Gold Coats mounting a comeback. Breaking pitch misses low. 1-0 the count to Moonshot, third baseman for the Gold Coast. Safety's off now with that strike. 1-1 the count. The Hito. He likes a high pitch. He swung at it. Keller's running up to get it. And he's going to grab that in center field and close out that side, Pete.
All right, so they put 1 on the board as we head into the top of the 6th. The Beewolves 4 runs on 10 hits with 2 errors, and the Gold Coats 1 run on 4 hits. Deshaun Levon 1 for 2. Henry Dexter's 1 for 3 with a triple, and Buster Briggs 1 for 3. Binky Stevens threw 5 pitches. Deshaun Levon neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single and 2 RBIs. Stevens delivers his 6th pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Deshaun Levon. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That one's low ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Deshaun Levon. That's in there for a called second strike. 2-2 now. That's way outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that one's low ball 4. And Binky Stevens has walked Deshaun Levon on 6 pitches. Henry Dexter steps in.
1 for 3 with a triple. Slow runner at first base. And hard liner to the gap in right field. That's going to be a clean single, advancing both runners. Levon had to slide to make it in time because he's slow running.
Runners at first and second with no outs. Buster Briggs, the left fielder, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. And again, Deshaun Levon out there at second base with not a lot of speed. That's going to be to Bruno Adamo at second base. He'll flip it to second, over to first. Do they get the double play? Okay, it looks like they got the double play.
Yeah, it was in the dirt, but he made a nice trap. But they got a runner at third base now, 2 outs. Ham Slamis up. First one's outside, 1-0 the count. He's got to hit one in the outfield to bring in the runner.
No.
Oh, and instead he pops up. Easy pop up second base. Waving that off. It's going to be easy catch by Bruno Adamo. 3 down.
Dang, man. Bottom of the 6th, it's Beewolves 4, Gold Coats 1. Stefan Ballard 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Montonio Lebo 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And Bruno Adamo 0 for 2. Levon had 68 pitches with 8 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 4 hits. His ERA is down to 4.76. Stefan Ballard's neutral and fit, 0 for 2 today, but he's hitting .333 on the season. So Bottom of the fourth, Beewolves holding on to a 3-run lead. First pitch to Stefan Ballard's in there for a called strike. Strike one. Owen's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Deshaun Levant having thrown 70, make it 71 pitches. That one's in there for a called second strike. Ballard behind in the count 1-2. There's a roller to Hanley upstairs. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. 1 out. And in steps Montonio Lebo, the first baseman. He's 0 for 2 today. Nobody on with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Lebo is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That's in there for a called second strike. And very quickly, Lebo is in the hole 0-2. That one's popped up into shallow center field, right field. Hanley Dexteris ranges out to shallow right and makes the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Bruno Adamo. He's locked in and fit, even though he's 0 for 2. Levant now locked in. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bruno Adamo, the second baseman, fouls that one straight back. That'll even the count at 1-1. Levant delivers his 78th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Adamo behind in the count 1-2 with 2 outs. There's a flare, but that's going to be foul along the first base side. So he'll get another pitch. 1-2. That's fouled off. He gets enough to push that foul straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Low, ball 2. Count is evened up now, 2-2. That one's fouled off into the screen behind home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's ripped foul into the stands along the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Levant delivers his 84th pitch, low, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch here. Fouled off. That one's popped up. That's going to be into shallow left center field. Ham Slamus ranges out to mid left center and makes the catch for the third out. So we're going into the top of the 7th. Beewolves 4 runs, 4-1 over the Gold Coast. Hammer Longbalo 1 for 3. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 2 with a walk, and Eduardo Keller 1 for 3 with a double. Bicky Stevens has thrown 15 pitches and issued a walk. Hammer Longbalo's locked in and fit 1 for 3 with a single today. Come on, Hammer, hit one deep. That catches the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hammer Longbalo. Ooh, that one's inside, ball 2. 2-1. High, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Hammer Longbalo. That one's high as well, ball 4, and he walks Hammer Longbalo on 5 pitches. So with 1 on with no outs, Sturdy Woodman steps in.
That's all there is to say. Sturdy Woodman dropping way down to 471. Hard line past the mountain, and he's going to finally get that single we've been talking about for a while. Sturdy. He's sturdy,
yes,
isn't he?
Sir. Yes, he is. 2 on with no out. In steps Eduardo Keller. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a double. This will be a nice time for another double, Eduardo. That one's ripped. That's going to get up into center field. Oh, and everybody's going to move up 1 base. So Eduardo Keller with a single to center field. Bases loaded now with nobody out, and in steps Bertha Banks.
Nobody out. The fans are letting him have it here. Bertha's 1 for 1, I think, with a walk. Locked in, good power. Oh, that one misses high inside. 1-0 the count for Banks. Pressure up. That's in her wheelhouse, but it's an easy pop up. Michelle left field is not going to be able to make it home. 1 down.
1 out. Base is still loaded. In steps Fiona Clark. She's 2 for 3 today with a home run and a single and an RBI. Her batting average has jumped up to 316. First pitch to Fiona Clark's in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh.
That one's high. Oh, but that's in there. It's called for a called second strike. There's a shot, and that's going into left field, and it's off the wall. And Fiona Clark with a bases clearing double.
Oh, my gosh.
3 runs will score, and Fiona Clark standing at second base with 1 out. In steps Deshaun Levant.
Deshaun Levant. It's wow. I mean, What a night she's having. That one barely made it. That was a ball 1-0 the count to Levon. That one skips in the dirt. 2-0. Boy, if Fiona Clark likes playing out here. There you go. There's strike in here. 2-1 to tense. Binky Stevens throwing his 31st pitch is also a ball. 3-1. Hitter's pitch. Do not swing. Oh, it's a strike. Interesting. 3-2. He walked last time he was in this situation. Reaches down, hits that past the mound. That's going to be another single. Wow, the Beewolves offense won't stop, and the fans have had it.
Yes, sir. Runners at first and third with one out. Hanley Dexteras, the shortstop, steps in. He's 2 for 4 with a triple and a single. That's going to be the end of Binky Stevens. They're going to bring in Philippe McGee. Philippe McGee, the relief pitcher, has a 4.66 ERA, 1.34 whip, 10 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got a little bit better than average velocity and junk, but poor accuracy. He's not fully rested, but he's known as a composed pitcher. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. It's a double switch, and they're going to pull out Bruno Adamo, the second baseman, and they're going to bring in Haley Hooper. Haley Hooper's going to take over duty at second base. She's got 1 error. She's hitting .205 with 1 home run. She's tense but fit. She's got about average speed but poor fielding and about an average arm, but she's got power versus right-handed pitching. So now at second base, Haley Hooper. Runners at first and second with 1 out. First pitch to Hanley Dexteras is high, ball 1. There's a shot to Haley Hooper at first base. She throws it to second. They flip it to second and over to first for a double play. And they're out of that half of the inning. But the Beewolves put 3 more on the board, making it 7-1. Leland Gutierrez 1 for 2 with a double. Haley Hooper first at bat, and Carlton Starr 1 for 3. Levon at 86 pitches with 8 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 4 hits. Leland Gutierrez, the catcher's locked in. Fit 1 for 2 with a double today.
All right, Sean Levon, 86 pitches under his belt. Looking to finish off 7 innings. He's locked in. Hard liner, they're going to right to Sturdy Woodburn. He's going to walk that down. So this time he's not going to make the toss. He tags the bag for 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here comes Haley Hooper, who started off nice defensively with that double play. Fans cheered on, hoping she can get something done. She's a good hitter normally. A little tense right now. That one misses high. Ball 1, the count to Hooper. Checks on that one, strike 1. Read on 1 apiece now to the second basewoman for the California Gold Coats. Oh, misses outside. No swing. Ball 2, 2-1. 90 pitches under his belt so far. Deshaun Levon going for 91. Number 29 to number 9. Fools are on that breaking pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 2-2. Reaches down, fouls that one back off the wall. Defensive swing. Fans leaning forward, trying to see what's coming up next here. Oh, that one near her hands misses. Ball 3, 3-2 full count now. Haley Hooper locked in. Deshaun Levon versus the tense Hooper. Reaches down, hits that a grounder. It's straight to Slamus, picks it up. Easy throw to first. 2 down. Some of the fans starting to make their way to the parking lot already. Carlton Starr now 1 for 3 with a single. They're locked in shortstop for the Gold Coats. The Gold Coats. That one's in for a strike. Infield's going to go guard the lines. 0-1 the count to Carlton Starr. Breaking pitch misses high. Ball 1 apiece now. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball third base line. It was on the line there. Way on the line. Strike 2. 1-2 the count to Carlton Starr. Oh, that one just misses inside. 2-2-2. My favorite count. Checks inside 3-2. We got a full count now. His 100th pitch as he loses velocity. And it's a ball. Ball 4. He's going to get a free base. Free base in here in California. Nothing weird about that. Dunk Pineda now 2 for 3. Double and a single. Sean Levon with 100 pitches. On fire. Dunkster. It's a dunkster fire. That one misses inside. Ball 1 the count. That one's in there for a strike. Even 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one misses outside. 2-1. Now he's starting to lose stamina and accuracy. Easy pop up to right field. That's going to be a foul ball. Hammer along. Ballo catches it off the ground. Unbelievable. All right, 2-2-2. 105th pitch. He still has his junk. Ooh, up near the shoulders, almost hits him. 3-2 full count. If he doesn't put Pineda away, there's... Oh, and he walks him. Yeah. That may be a full day for D. Sean. He's pitched great so far, so this will not be going to warm up a new pitcher. Peyton Nielsen 0 for 2. They're going to go with the sub. After a great outing by Sean Levine, who knocked his ERA down a couple points. Well, I think he started with a 6. He's got a 4.34 now. And they're going to lean on the reliever, otherwise known as Gasser Morris. The closer. Right? Or no, Gasser's a reliever.
No. Yeah.
Gasser, enough said. 0.87 ERA, 0.77 whip, 16 Ks. Throws heat accurately with a little bit of junk. He's a specialist against other right-handers. He throws the forefinger, the cut finger, the slider, and a changeup. The pressure up at the bottom of the 7th. The Gold Coats 2 on and 2 outs. That breaking pitch just misses low. 1-0 the count. Oh, yeah, it comes in quick. Rising fastball misses high. 2-0. He's a little nervous throwing to Peyton Nielsen. A little nervous. He's a little scared. Third pitch. Check swing. Strike 1. 2-1 now the count. Safety off for Nielsen. Check, strike 2. Quickly comes back. 2-2-2. The machine gun count. Can he gun him down on his 5th pitch? Pops it up behind the plate. Fiona Clark's tracking it over by the wall. She grabs it in the grass for the 3rd out, Pete.
Yep. So we're going into the top of the 8th. It's Beewolves 7, Gold Coats 1. Buster Biggs 1 for 4. Hamslam is 2 for 4 with a strikeout. Hammerlong Ball 1 for 3 with a walk. Philippe McGee threw 2 pitches in his brief work in the 7th. Buster Biggs neutral and fit 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI today.
Taking a drink there. Hard liner over the diving head into right center field of the second baseman. That's going to be a stand-up double by the big man.
Buster Biggs with a leadoff double. So a man at second base with no outs. Ham Slam is tense but fit. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. I don't know what you're tense about there, Hammy. One on with no outs. First pitch to Ham Slamus is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's lifted. That's going to be caught by the center fielder. Buster Biggs has to get back to second. So 1 out. A runner at second base. In steps Hammerlong Ballo. He's locked in and fit.
1 for 3, a single, a walk. He's due for a home run. He's been getting them almost every other game. With 1 out, a runner at second base. Oh, instead he hits an easy pop-up. Luckily, that's going to fade. Foul off the back net. 0-1 the count. Likes to get under that. Pop it straight up. That one misses ball 1. 1-1 with 1 out. That one skips off the dirt. We're at 2-1 now to Hammerlong Ballo. That one also low. 3-1 hitter's pitch. Composed pitcher. Number 10th pitch. Not one you want to go against.
Nope.
Swinging grounder to second base. Hooper picks it up. Those are the first 2 down, but he got a runner 90 feet from home, Pete.
Yes, sir. A base hit. Scores another one. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. 2 outs. Buster Biggs at third base. Maybe he's going to steal home. That one's high inside, ball 1.
No, instead
that one's popped up into center field. The center fielder is there, calling everybody off.
Bad pitch.
Makes the catch for the 3rd out, so Pineda will make the catch. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It's still Beewolves 7, Gold Coats 1. Hito Munchado 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Stefan Ballard 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And Montaño Levo 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Gasser Morris threw 5 pitches in his brief inning of work. Hito Munchado tense, but fit favors the high pitch. He's 0 for 3 today, hitting 178 on the season.
Ooh.
First pitch, and it's a line drive.
Oh, he dives instead of jumps.
Hanley Dexter missed the ball. And Hito Munchado with a double here in the bottom of the 8th. So 1 on with nobody out, and in steps Stefan Ballard. He's 0 for 3 today, neutral and fit. Gasser Morris. Hito Munchado does not have a lot of speed at second base. There's a roller.
Oh, no.
And they're going to get nobody. They're going to get nobody. They had Hito Munchado off second. Hammer tried to get him. Ham. And couldn't get him. And they couldn't make the play at first either. So runners at first and second with no outs. That's low to Montaño Levo. Ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. There's a shot.
Oh, there he grabs it. Oh, and it gets it.
And a double play. So a hot shot to Hanley Dexteros, who makes the catch and then throws to Sturdy Woodman for the double play. So 2 outs. And they're going to sit Philippe McGee, the relief pitcher. They're going to bring in Arnie Blings, the catcher, to pinch hit. He's hitting .370 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He's got good power, but he struggles to make contact, and he's got poor, less than average speed. He favors the high pitch. So 2 outs now with a slow runner at second base in Hitomun Shada, and Arnie Blings, the pinch hitters, and it takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Gasser Morris anticipated that high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Morris delivers his 13th pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Blings is behind in the count 1-2. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gasser Morris going against Arnie Blings. That one's high. Ball 3. Count is full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Down goes Arnie Blings. And the pinch hitter did not pay off. So they're going to pull Arnie Blings here. They're going to bring in Dax Singh, the closing pitcher, to pitch the 9th. Dax Singh with a 3.6 ERA, a 1.8 whip, 7 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got good velocity, better than average junk, and good accuracy. He's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So as we head into the top of the 9th, it's Beewolves 7 runs on 16 hits with 2 errors, and the Gold Coats 1 run on 5 hits with no errors. Eduardo Keller 2 for 4 with a double. Bertha Banks 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. Fiona Clark 3 for 4 with a home run and a double. Eduardo Keller, the left fielder, neutral and fit. He's playing center field though. 2 for 4, a double and a single.
Eddie Keller, hard liner straight to Star. Shortstop picks it up. 1 throw to first. 1 out.
1 up, 1 down. Bertha Banks, the third baseman, neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a double and a walk today. Nobody on with 1 out in the top of the 9th. First pitch to Banks is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called second, and very quickly Banks in the hole 0-2. Strike 3. Strikes out Bertha Banks on 3 straight pitches. So 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Fiona Clark, hitting .350 today.
Yeah, home run, double, single, and a ball. 1-0 the count. 2 outs. High, 2 balls. A little nervous throw to Fiona.
Oh, no.
Hardliner gone to label. That's an easy out. Yep, 2 down.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 9th. It's Beewolves 7, Gold Coats 1. Leland Gutierrez 1 for 3 with a double. Haley Hooper 0 for 1. Carlton Star 1 for 3 with a walk. Morris at 16 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 1 hit. His ERA is at a .77. Leland Gutierrez locked in and fit 1 for 3 with a double. I'm thinking about pulling Morris and bringing in Macy York. She hasn't seen any action for I don't even know how long.
All right, get her throwing. Macy York's coming to close at number 49, wearing the sunglasses at night, like the Corey song, and she's gonna throw the 4-finger, the slider, curveball. She's got a 10.80 ERA. She's got to cut that in half. Got 3.60 whip, 2 Ks. Looking for a save. There she comes, the right-hand gunslinger. Breaking pitch makes it in for a strike outside corner. 0-1 the count. Leland Gutierrez. 2 quick strikes. 0-2. Got the chairman in a slump. Reaches out, hits one on the ground. The ham slammer who just misses it. Wow, it was one of those situations where if he dove, he would have dove past it, but it's just outside his glove. Probably one he should have had, and the runner was on now. It comes to the 10th. Haley Hooper 0 for 1 on the day. Looking for that double play. Pressure up now. But Macy York hoping to put her away. Instead it's a pop-up to center field. Eduardo Keller coming up, makes the grab. Runners have to come back. 1 down. 2 more to go. Gold Coats fans hoping they get 6 runs right now. Carlton Star's going to come in 1 for 3. A single and a walk. Great contact hitter. Misses up near the hands. Ball 1, 1 to the count. Pressure up still. Runner at first base. 1 out. Double play ends it. That one misses outside. It is 2 and 1. Oh, foul ball third base line. Into his own dugout, actually. Over the pergola roof. 2-1 the count. Carlton Star. Swings. Foul ball first base line. 2 and 2. 1 out. Can she put him away? Oh, he does not chase. 3-2 full count. Here it comes. Oh, she walks him. That one's inside.
I gotta pay better attention to the stupid
Walk, and that's 2 on now. We're 1 out. Hoping for the triple play. Now Dunk Pineda, the dunk man, who's on fire. On fire. Reaches out, fouls it back off the net. We are at 0-1. Foul ball, first base line, 0-2. But this is the unfortunate part. That's where they really cram him. Misses outside, 1-2 to count. Here she comes. 14th pitch. Infield fly, just foul by home plate. Fiona Clark's going to grab that one. Get it over first just in case. 2 down, 1 more to go, and it's Peyton Nielsen's turn. Over through the walk. I would imagine they're going to let him hit. How about that? Fans cheering though. He could do it. Pitch misses outside, 1-0 to count. They want Peyton Nielsen to turn it around. Make it 7-4. Check swing strike 1 apiece now. Bottom of the 9th. 7-1 Beewolves. That one misses inside 2-1. Macy York running about half gas. Fouled back off the net. 2-2-2. 1 more to go. Check swing strike 3. She closes with a K and the Beewolves win, Pete. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir. What a game. What a game. I'll tell you something. This Beewolf team, defensively and pitching wise, you can't take them lightly. They gave up only 6 hits today and only 1 run.
Yeah, and then they got 3 innings with multiple scores. The second and the fourth, both 2 runs. 3 more in the 7th. It was a lopsided victory. I mean, they racked up 2 errors, so they got to do something about that. But offensively, Dex comes out, goes 2 for 5 with a run. Buster Biggs 2 for 5 with an RBI. Buster Biggs a 4.17 average. Slam is 2 for 5 with a strikeout. He's 4.71. Long Ballo goes 1 for 4 with a run and a walk. 3.64, pretty good. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 4 with a run and a walk. He's 4.72. Eduardo Keller goes 2 for 5 with 2 runs. He's 3.33. Bertha Banks 1 for 4 with a run, a ball, and a strikeout. Hitting 310. Still nobody, except for Dick Stairs in the 200s. Fiona Clark is going to be player of the game. She goes 3 for 5 with a run, a home run, 4 RBIs. She brings her batting average to 333. Deshaun Levon goes 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a base on balls. He's going to be one of the players of the game. He's got a 500 batting average. Gasser Morse and Macy York don't hit.
That's right. And then for the Gold Coast, Carlton Starr, he went 1 for 3, scored a run, walked twice. Dunk Pineda goes 2 for 4, walked once. Peyton Nielsen 0 for 4. He did walk once and struck out twice. This part of the lineup is what killed him. Peyton Nielsen, like I said, with the 2 strikeouts. Hito Munchado 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Stephon Ballard 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Montanio Lavo 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. 2, 4, 6. That's 8 strikeouts right there.
Yeah.
Bruno Adamo, he goes 0 for 3. McGee came in, did not have an official at bat. He was a relief pitcher. Arnie Blings came in a pinch hitting role. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Dax Singh did not get an official at bat. Gutierrez goes 2 for 4. Maximiliano De La Rosa, who started the game, only got 1 at bat. He was 0 for 1. Binky Stevens got 1 at bat. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And then Haley Hooper, who came in to relieve Adamo, she went 0 for 2.
Wow. Yeah, pitching. Deshaun Levon gets the well-earned win. He throws 6 2/3 innings, gives up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Great night for Deshaun. His ERA drops to a 4.34 from the 6. He's now 2-1 on the season. Gasser Morris comes in, throws an inning in the 3rd, gives up just 1 hit, strikes out 1 batter. His ERA is a 0.77. He's 1-0-2 on the season. And then Macy York, the closer, comes in, gets a little playing time for the first time in a while. She throws 1 inning, gives up 1 hit, walks a batter, K's a batter. Her ERA drops to a 6.75. She's 0-1-1 on the season.
That's right. And over there for the Gold Coats, Maximiliano De La Rosa will get saddled with the loss. He pitched 4 2/3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 2, struck out once, gave up a home run. He'll leave. His ERA jumps up to a 4.3, which I think he was at a 1 point something when we started, but he's at a 4.3 now, and his record will fall to no wins, 1 loss. Binky Stevens, he pitched 1 2/3 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks. His ERA is 5.4, and his record will remain 0-1. Philippe McGee. He pitched 1 2/3 innings. He gave up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 3.97. His record will remain 1-0-0. And then Dax Singh came in to pitch the last inning. He pitched 1 inning, racked up 1 strikeout. His ERA is at a 3.0, and his record will remain no wins, no losses, but 3 saves. 3 stars of the game. My buddy called it. Number 1, the B- ranked Fiona Clark, 3 for 5, a home run, a double, 4 RBIs, and she scored a run herself.
Yeah, I also called the second star. B- ranked number 29 starter pitcher Deshaun Levant has a banner night. He throws 6 2/3 innings. Pitch gives up only 4 hits, 1 earned run, and walks 3 batters.
And then the third star of the game, the B+, Dunk Pineda, the center fielder. Dunk Pineda playing for the Gold Coats. He went 2 for 4 with a double tonight. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 8 hits, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 2 great catches, and 4 strikeouts for a contribution of 54%. Pete J with 8 hits, 1 RBI, 6 strikeouts for a contribution of 46%.
All right, finally I came on top of one of them. Good game, boy.
That was a good game.
Beewolves. All right, well, wow. Two. I mean, they really are. Look at them. They're just on a tear, and they're beating teams that are strong too. They're beating teams that are strong, tough. They scored 10 runs against the Jacks. They scored 8 runs against the Crocodiles, 7 runs against the Gold Coats. Just wow.
The Beewolves and the Gold Coats is flip-flop now. The Beewolves have a plus 32 run differential, and the Gold Coats have a plus 28.
Wow. Beewolves tied for the best record in the league now with the Jacks. After at least as it closes this game.
Yeah.
Wow. So other news around the league. There was one bit of news. The Wild Pigs are signing Olaf Slakov. I believe Slakov was out in Tacoma with the Herbivores before, but he was on a free agent market. And he's going to replace Candy Sweet. So Candy Sweet was the 33-year-old starting pitcher for the New York Wild Pigs. She is known mostly for her velocity, C-ranked. She was making $3.7 million a year. Olaf Slakov is a 38-year-old starter. And he was playing in Tacoma. Now he's going to play in New York. C-plus ranked, known mostly for his velocity and his accuracy. And he's going to make $3 million a year pitching at Apple Field.
Very good.
League
Yeah,
lead.
we got crazy. Sturdy Woodman with 4 doubles. Buster Biggs with 4 doubles. Steve Monstour with 3 doubles. Bertha Banks and Ham Slam are supposed to have 2 doubles.
I was just gonna say I was just starting to look at the league leaders, and it looks like the top 10, the Beewolves. The Gold Coats still have the number 1 guy, like you said. Caesar Austin is top of the list there, and then the Jacks have Ryder Crane. We've got the 3rd best. It's Fran Giappani, 129 ERA, 0.86 WHIP, 225 average, 21 innings pitched, and 24 Ks. She gets a K for every inning she pitches, plus a few.
Yep.
Batting, Tish Ballin, the best batting average in the league at 486, but right behind her, Sturdy Woodman, 472. And then Buster Biggs down there, 417. Wow.
Home runs, Hammer Longballo, 3rd on the list with 5, and then Steve Monstour with 4.
Runs batted in, Hammer Longballo as well, 13, tied for 2nd behind Pitch Earson / Trips. Tied with Joe Trunk.
Yep.
Batting 3. Sturdy Woodman for hits, 25 hits, leads the league in hits. Sturdy Woodman, 25 hits. 3 more than the next guy.
Oh, yeah.
And then Buster Biggs with 20.
Runs scored, Hammer Longballo 11, Sturdy Woodman 10.
Wow, yeah. Hammer tied for 2nd. 30 for 3rd. Stolen bases, Buster Biggs with 6.
Yeah.
Yoink Sacks is all the way down there at 9th. Well, actually, I guess 1st, 2nd, 3rd. tied for 5th, second, 3rd. But yeah, tied for 5th. Caught stealing Freddie Knox 3 times. Hanley twice.
He doesn't seem as fast as he used to be.
Yeah.
Strikeouts. You got Hurley Bender at 25, Caesar Austin at 25, Fran Giapani at 24, Deshaun Levant at 24.
Wow.
I know our pitching is just
Always
incredible
lights
this
out.
season.
Yeah, three of our we usually have 3 of our 4 on that time. We've been a team that's got just the best pitching in the league for years. Got us the championship last year. We're crying out loud.
Didn't we used to have Dusty Winder?
Yeah.
You see over there on the whip?
No.
The same page with the strikeouts. Number 1 whip, Dusty Winder.
Oh wow.
Pitching for the Nemesis.
Oh, that's right. He got picked up by the Nemesis. Yeah. Let's see. What play or sign release? Let's just check. See some of these out here. Patience Evergreen's still out on waivers.
Dusty Winder has a .79 ERA.
Wow. And we got rid of him. You want to drop him?
I don't, he didn't pitch like that for us.
I'm looking at pitches here. Doug Nerdwood's still out there. Tats is still out there. Smack is still out there. We can pick him up if we need him in a pinch. Candy Sweet just got dumped.
Tommy, you never go back again, bro. Let him go, man.
I like those guys.
Dusty Winder, he's a C+ relief pitcher. Boop, boop, boop. 64 velocity, 41 junk, and 46 accuracy.
Wow.
That's, he's kind of an average pitcher.
Yeah. All right, well.
And yet he's having a heck of a. Yeah, we got to go.
Yeah, we got to wrap things up here. Then our next game is going to be at home. We got a homestand. Three quick games, 3 games in a row at home. That'll be nice. Starting off with the Detroit Heaters will be in town. It's going to be Bender against Fuller. And then we play the inter-stadium game with the Sandcats. It's going to be Ortiz against Caruso. And then Giapani is going to host Pierce for the wide loads before we hit the road again.
Yep.
So, until we see you next time, that's another Beewolves win. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're going to say, get out of here.